Damn, boy. Woo! Come on! Hello, welcome and good morning to episode 14 of Finding the Lost Spoke in the Wheel of Life. In this series I show you how I cycle into a new life after I gave up everything I had 2 years ago. And in this episode we are tackling some unpredictable roads, have an unexpected encounter, pushed through big city traffic and finally complete the 1000 kilometers non-stop cycling challenge. So sit back, relax and enjoy. Morning, slightly tired, go figure. We start this episode next to the restaurant where I was allowed to camp. It is getting harder and harder, I have to say. 155 kilometers to Ankara. Goal for today, a minimum of 85. Then we will see what happens. I quickly packed my stuff, said goodbye to the cat family living on the roof and hit the road at around 9:30 AM, back onto the highway. About an hour of cycling in a straight line later, this must have been the most boring 100 kilometers I've ever cycled. There was finally some changes coming up. The end of this plateau, a curve in the road and some mountains in the distance came into view. What a welcome change that was. All of a sudden I spotted a plane next to the road and of course I had to check it out real quick. Damn, boy. How cool is that? It's my first time ever seeing a fighter jet like close up. And it's incredible, just the percentage of volume that is made up by the turbines. Wow. Turbines? This McDonnell Douglas F4E Phantom II from the Turkish Airlines was built in the year 1967. It is a long-range supersonic jet interceptor. With the power of 2 General Electric J79 engines, it was able to reach speeds of up to Mach 2.2. Sadly, I couldn't find any more information on this particular aircraft, since not even an information plaque was on display. Oh my! That was a stupidly risky shot. I'd rather not repeat that one. 50 kilometers in, of course on the highway. Look at the flat. Oh. Get Schwalbe tires, they said. You won't have flats with Schwalbe tires, they said. It's number 2 within 500 kilometers. So much for that. But, to be fair, these are not Schwalbe Marathon Plus. Just so I said. The afternoon ride continued about the same as in the morning. Some boring highway riding, but now with the addition of an annoying headwind. So I just entered the region of Ankara. From here it's pretty much exactly 100 kilometers until the city center. Once I reached the city of Polatli, it was already 6 PM. Time for dinner. Time for pide. As usual, I continued to ride until after sunset, because I just love riding during the golden and blue hours. Oh, I gotta love the Turkish sunsets! Oh my! As darkness has properly set in, I saw a closed gas station next to the road, a perfect camp spot in my book. As it turned out, there was someone working there and he offered me a room to sleep for that night. Since the weather forecasted rain during the night, I basically hit the jackpot. Although the man prepared this bed extra for me, it certainly felt cleaner and more comfortable to sleep on my own sleeping pad. Morning y'all, morning y'all. Getting harder and harder every day to get up. Alright, was very lucky to find this rather ugly room. Because it was raining all night long. It's still raining a little bit. And I don't have a wet tent to pack. Oh, and I'm dry and warm. This is amazing. Such a good luck yesterday to find this gas station. Perfect, perfect. So let me clean up my mess and then let's hit the wet road and it's gonna be awful. But anyway. I already knew from the get-go that this day was gonna be tough, since my way led me directly through Ankara, the capital of Turkey. And from experience I can tell cycling through big Turkish cities just ain't fun at all. Anyway, it was still an easy 40 kilometers to go until the city border, which went by like nothing, and I soon reached the last hill before I could see this massive city of almost 6 million people. From this point on, all of a sudden, it seemed as everything was against me. The next 20 kilometers felt like cycling into pure traffic hell. The roads became wider and wider. Traffic increased second by second and I felt smaller and smaller as I almost reached the city center. On a pedestrian crossing, I took the chance to look back what I just went through and could also see what was coming up, an endless urban hell. But I'm getting ahead of myself.
I might take a break now because I'm hungry and here's the Decathlon and the Media Markt and I need stuff because I need a new sleeping bag liner. And a new selfie stick.
And also my camera stopped working properly as it randomly stopped recording. I wanted to check the prices for a new camera when I had the chance to do so.
Shop 1, no success. I don't know why, but a selfie stick is a big rarity right now. No one's selling them. Update, visit to the shopping center was useless because I didn't find a selfie stick and no sleeping bag liner. So let's flee from this city and this madness.
The city is breaking me completely. At least I found some more silent areas, but it's still gonna be 7 kilometers to get out of the main part of the city, and then out of the agglomeration it's gonna be like 20, 30, and I am at 70 kilometers. You know, cities might have their perks here and there, but I honestly can't understand how anyone chooses to live in such an environment. But who am I to judge? I don't need to understand everything, and also I don't need to live there. I am broken. You see this bridge? That's the D200. And that's where I'm supposed to be. 811 kilometers. Since last break. 81%. I am dying. Why is 1,000 kilometers so long? It isn't even that long. It's just 1/42nd around the world. Come on. Slowly but surely, there was an end in sight. After almost 9 hours in this city, the most important sign of the day showed itself at the side of the road. There! I made it! I made it! Bye-bye, Ankara! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I'm away! Oh, thank goodness! That was horrible. If you come to Ankara, don't take a bicycle. The same as Venice. Doesn't work. Now I'm hungry, tired, stressed. I need sleep. But I'm free! I know I should be cooking more often on my own, but when I do that kind of distances, it all gets like kind of difficult to manage it everything.
Oh, morning out. Fatigue is starting to set in. I am at 825 kilometers since my last break. That's 175 to go. I could have this wonderful roof. It was amazing. Apparently, the weather forecast said it was raining during the night, but it was not. But I'd rather have a roof. Only slight downside. It smells just a little bit like a toilet here.
Mighty slow day today. Uphill, headwind, tired, exhausted, yet still somewhat motivated. My energy levels are almost at absolute zero, so I'm gonna have a breakfast now at my favorite fast food shop.
I just went to the toilet, and when I came back, it started to rain. It's kind of demotivating, honestly, but I couldn't care less. Anyway, the 360 cam isn't working at the moment, don't know why. I can't film with all the other cameras. Maybe I'll film with the iPhone a little bit. Anyway, I'm gonna hit the road and just do distance. I couldn't care less about anything today. I just want to get going. Now, is that funny or what? That was about a 3-minute rain shower. Wasn't even worth it to get the rain clothes out. Okay, never mind. The rain has catched up again. And I feel very much broken.
Whoa. I am completely broken. Anyway, I'm gonna try my luck with some coffee and continue on. I want to do at least 60 kilometers today. This can't be that hard. A cyclist! Would you look at that? Hey! Hello! Where are you going? Samsun? Samsun and Georgia.
Georgia.
Georgia, yes.
You?
Yeah. Cool. So I found a travel partner until Georgia. Yeah. What is your name?
Joe.
Joe Yongguang.
Yeah.
Joe Yongguang. Armon. Yeah. Now this is a very, very welcoming change. Oh my God. Really looking forward to keep pushing another 900 kilometers.
The lovely chap I just met here is Joe from China. He was on his first ever day of cycle touring, going all the way from Ankara back home to China. As luck would have it, we have the same way until Georgia, so of course we teamed up. The only problem was that his visa was running out in 9 days, meaning we had to do about 100 kilometers per day to make the deadline. Well, challenge accepted.
There's a hotel. Gonna check the prices, and probably it's gonna be too expensive anyway, so we'll just continue, but we'll check. What did they say?
Lila.
Oh yeah. Really? 1,200. Wonderful. That will be 17 euro per person, which is alright-ish.
Look, it's the tiniest. It's too cute.
Oh, now that's a room. It's like
4 beds. Certainly big enough. Morning, y'all. I'm running on my bloody last leg already. It's kind of getting brutal. But, on the other hand, there's like, what is it? I'm 882 kilometers into the 1,000 kilometers ride. So I'm for sure gonna do that. Anyway, you can see my brain isn't really working at the moment. We're gonna pack and hit the road.
Gas station break, as usual. So I've been quite pushing it, and I didn't really watch out for the Chinese guy for sure. I have no idea where he is. 5 minutes, 10 minutes later, I see a cyclist fighting his way. He is fighting. Oh, he is fighting. Hello, brother. Oh, coming up to 98 kilometers today. And that's the biggest distance I have ever done without eating lunch or breakfast for that matter. So I am rather hungry now. And it's time for a lunch break at 4:30 p.m. Thanks, son. Enjoy your meal. As the sun was nearing the horizon and we push on after dinner, the reality of what's about to happen started to sink in. After all the miles, the setbacks and the doubts, I was just a few kilometers away from completing this 1,000 kilometers challenge. This journey began with a simple yet daunting goal: cycling 1,000 kilometers non-stop. Over 2 years, I pedaled 10,000 kilometers. But this was different, a personal milestone. I started this journey to rebuild my health after 16 years of drug use and a very lazy lifestyle. I had never done any sports before, at least not since I left school. Throughout this challenge, I learned the power of patience, persistence and perseverance. It's crucial to develop a never give up mentality, even when you're alone. Believe in yourself. The incredible cyclists I met along the way inspired me to keep going, reminding me of the strength we can find in shared passion. I didn't mention it before, but I began this 1,000 kilometers challenge back in Montenegro and failed 4 times. Twice in Albania, once in North Macedonia and once in Greece. Each failure was tough, but it taught me a valuable lesson and made me more determined. I remember not being able to cycle more than 100 kilometers in a day, and during this 1,000 kilometers challenge I had 5 days surpassing that mark. The final stretch, a record-breaking 113 kilometers, was the longest ride of my life, at least until now. Every kilometer was a step towards my goal and proof of determination. This journey has been more than just physical. In fact, it was mostly a psychological challenge. It was a lesson in believing in my dreams and daring to achieve what once seemed impossible. It's not about comparing yourself to others, but about personal improvement. To everyone watching, remember, don't give up. Never. Your growth, your journey is what matters most. And just like that, the journey continues. With just a few kilometers up ahead, it is time to finish what I started. We are at 108 kilometers. Been going uphill for, I think, 80 kilometers today. Not a steep uphill, but uphill. And quite honestly, I have seen it. I really very much don't love it anymore. But there's 4 kilometers left until the 1,000. What? Yes, it's 4! Oh, it's only 4! And I have to take a break. I just can't. It hurts all so bad.
I still have no idea how other people cycle like 260 kilometers in a day. They must be masochists. Like, there's no other explanation.
Ugh. Ow, 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 ow.
There's 1 kilometer left. And then I will fall to the ground, dead sleeping. 100 meters left until I reach the 1,000. Oh, I'm dying. I am dying. I can't. Let it be over. 99. Yes. Woo! 1,000. Done it. I've done it. Oh, he can't. He has nothing to celebrate yet. He is still to reach Georgia. You can celebrate in Georgia.
Georgia.
Yes.
No.
No. Yes. You have to wait until Georgia. I can celebrate now.
Thank you very much for joining me on this wild ride, which is far from being over. If you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to like and subscribe, or if you feel very generous, like the people here on screen, consider donating to this journey to the inner self. More challenges and surprises are just around the corner. Until then, keep trying, keep fighting, and keep riding. See ya.